right, guys, so welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about this is a very popular topic right now about Miss Shanquella Robinson. Okay, so I know a lot of you have already heard about this case, but I definitely wanted to touch on it. For one, because she was a beautiful black woman, beautiful woman nonetheless, that just wanted to go with friends and enjoy a vacation. So from what we understand, Shanquella was 25. She was a popular braider from Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, I do live very close, very close. So I am in the Carolinas. So it definitely kind of hit my backyard somewhat. And I was like, oh, wow. So of course, originally it came out that I think it was October 28th is when they arrived. So it's her, and we come to find out it's her and about 6 friends that plan to go to Cabo, this is in Mexico, for one of her best friends, who has been named Khalil Cook, his birthday, to celebrate his birthday. So of course this 25-year-old beautiful young lady, again, she was a popular braider. From looking at her Instagram, she definitely enjoyed traveling, had very beautiful pictures. She has a separate page that shows she does a lot of kids hair and braiding styles. So they took off to go to Cabo, Mexico. And from the way the story is told, and of course, disclaimer, all of this is alleged. You know, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. But what happened is that her parents, the day after, I believe it was October 29th, the day after, her mother was called by her best friend, which is Khalil Cook, and told that she wasn't feeling well. Something to the effect of that a nurse was coming to check on her to see what's going on, and that she wasn't feeling well. Now, from what we also understand is that the friends returned back to Charlotte without her. And what they told her parents is that she died from alcohol poisoning. Okay, they told them that it was alcohol poisoning that she died from. Now, we later come to find out that per the autopsy that was done in Mexico, her parents, her mother and father, found out that actually she died. There was nothing to do with alcohol poisoning, but that she had injuries, fatal injuries at that. Her neck was broken, her spine was severed, which are some very things that mean something very fatal happened there. Okay, so then these friends definitely had to come up with a new story, figure out, you know, what happened. So then a video surfaced of a fight with Shanquella and another one of the girls, Dejanay, if I'm not mistaken, Dejanay Jackson, actually in an altercation. It does look as though it was at the hotel. You know, of course, there's no timestamp or date stamp on the video that we've seen. Of course, now I won't be inserting that video because it's everywhere. But again, in the video, it does show her fighting Dejanay Jackson. Honestly, she wasn't fighting. It shows her being assaulted by Dejanay Jackson. She didn't fight back. We can hear another one of the guys in the video saying, Quella, are you going to even at least fight back? And you hear her saying, no, I don't want to. And the girl continues to assault her and tell her to get up, tell her to get up, wanting her to fight her. And that's kind of where the video ends that we can see. From what I understand now, there are new parts of that video, that may have not yet been released. What's also been brought to light is that there were, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 other girls, and that they fought her as well. Now, again, all of this is alleged. Some of these things have not been confirmed. But again, it's saying that it's been found out that some of these other girls also fought her. We're not sure. There's nothing to give us a reason or reason or rhyme as to why this happened. Now, another thing that's come out is that they're saying that Shanquella was the one that paid for the villa for everyone. That's what they're saying. Again, I don't know, but they're saying that she paid for the villa, and that, everybody else, they have a list of everybody else's name that was there during this trip, and that was supposedly there during this altercation. Now, another thing is, and a lot of things are coming to light, because at first the Mexican authority wanted to close the case. wanted to close the case, and did say that it was alcohol poisoning. They didn't see anything that was surrounding foul play, but it has since, and we're so happy to hear that for her family, and her friends, that, her true friends, that it has since been moved to the FBI, and they are currently investigating this altercation, this case, this story. This is someone's life. Someone's life was taken, and they need justice. Shanquella Robinson needs justice. Her family needs justice. Her mom, her dad. There's interviews with her mom speaking about her, saying that she was the sweetest person. She gave you the shirt off her back. And then there's another video that surfaced showing, it looks like it may have been where she was coming into the villa, and she's looking for the rest of them. They're supposed to be going out to the pool, and it sounds like they're supposed to be getting ready to go out to the pool, and she's kind of walking through the villa, recording it, and she's looking for the rest of them. And as she turns the corner, you can see everyone kind of in a room together. And people are saying that maybe at that time were already conspiring against whatever it is that they wanted to do to her. Now, again, in that video with her and Dejanay fighting, you can hear Dejanay saying, "No, I'm tired of her. I'm tired." And I don't know what that means. A lot of people saying they're hoping it wasn't over a guy. It wasn't over a man. I don't know. Whatever it was, nobody deserves to have their life snuffed away or taken in that way. No matter what it was about. So I'm so glad to hear that the FBI has gotten involved to get justice for Shanquella and her family. Now also, I did see recently that Kyrie Irving, did donate to the cause, so we can get the FBI, private investigator, whoever, to look deeper into this and to make sure there's justice for Shanquella. So again, there are a lot of questions that's still unanswered. We did have, I think his name is Nazir, one of the guys who was there. He went on live, and he expressed that he wasn't there initially. He came in a day late. Now there's some people disputing his lie that he did not come a day later. He was there, that they believe that he was actually there during the altercation in that video that we see. I'm not sure.
So it's just a big ass villa. I don't know if y'all can view it on the website. Go to Cabo Villas and look at how big this shit is and what it looked like. Well, you're gonna see. So when I got there, she was in the game room. They told me she was not feeling good, so I instantly go to her, put on her side, get a bag, and all that. So I'm sitting right next to her the whole time. I was crossing my heart and hope that I was there the whole time in the game room, and then they was talking about cooking, so we made it to the living room. I cut on some soft music, sitting with her, rubbing her head, just chilling, waiting until the nurse came, because that's what I was informed that was happening. At first I was told that it was a male coming, and then a female showed up. So By that time, I skipped another thing. Quella wasn't found dead. She wasn't found dead. The maids found her slumped over the toilet in her room. That's what they did find her, slumped over her toilet in her room. That's what I was told. Quella was not dead when I got there. Yeah, boom. So it's like, okay, so when I get in there, I go in, I see Quella, I see she chilling, I put her on her side. I go out and make that video where I'm talking about I'm here, that Quella get up. So I'm thinking like, damn, we got stuff to do. ATVs, a boat, dinner. I missed the chefs, I missed everything. Anyways, fuck that. So I'm like, damn, I'm thinking, Quella, let's get up. I say that in the video. Everybody can hear it. Everybody knows. Everybody that know me heard me say the shit. That was my first video when I got there, or second, because I made a video of me pulling up to the villa. But he was cutting up the guy. I tried to get the timestamp for y'all, but that's not going to work. So I guess the real FBI or whatever had to put those right timelines together. But I'm going to start with the NC beat. That faggot is so stupid and got y'all believing everything. Everything that's wrong. I was not there till the next day. I didn't see a fight. I didn't know it was a fight. I didn't know it was a video. I didn't know they did any harm, anything. I went in there and told it was alcohol poisoning, so that's what I helped her as. That's what I helped her as. I didn't leave her side. I cut on soft music. Summer Walker rubbing her head till the nurse came in. Nobody even talked about the nurse. Nobody even said a nurse came. None of this stuff. So I'm really not understanding where this story is coming from and why it's out here like this, because it's wrong. It's wrong. And for y'all to be attacking me, an innocent soul, like, I'm really innocent as fuck. I went there to enjoy my birthday. Like, to enjoy my birthday and to really just goddamn have fun. I didn't have not 1 second of fun. And take one shot and then smoke one blunt and didn't do anything. I went straight to Quella. She was not found dead. She was found unresponsive. Yes, unresponsive. She was unresponsive. I tried to get her to talk to me and all that, but it was none of that. There was none of that going on. Oh shit. Yeah, but other than that, I did. Oh yeah, I know y'all probably asking that. When I walked in there, I didn't really notice the knot on her head until the nurse pointed it out. I did see the bump. I got there at 3-something p.m. I made my first video at 4:26. That's me outside by the pool. Saying, Quella, get up, let's go. We got stuff to do. Let's go have fun. There was no fun in that. There was no fun in that. There was nothing good coming from that, man. I went in there with my bag, put it down, went to the game room, went to the living room, stayed there. Worst time of my life. And now y'all on here trying to say I killed her. Me, the nigga that got there a day late. A day late. The nigga y'all didn't see in the video. I have 1,030,000 tattoos. Do I sound like I was in that video? Go listen to it again. Do you hear my voice in that video? Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas is really stupid. The bitches is stupid. The old ladies, all of y'all are stupid. I don't care who's after me because I have all my timestamps. I've been real close and cordial with everybody who really means something. So everybody else, this was just to give y'all some comfort. Because I'm not doing it no more. I'm not responding to nothing else. And all the death threats, I can go with y'all move. Everybody. I turn me to a pack. All that shit y'all talking, y'all just talking out your ass out of hurt because y'all listening to social media. Social media. Of course, my story is going to be different because I got there a day late. I can only tell you what I know from 3:30 till Sunday when I left. That's all I can do. I really can't give nobody no other answer from Friday because they didn't tell me. I didn't go in there, sit down and make no alibi with nobody. I didn't know nothing. They didn't tell me nothing. Cross my heart and hope to die on this Bible right here. I don't know nothing. I didn't sit and make no alibi. I didn't even have time. I got there an hour later. The nurse came in the door. The nurse came in the door. Try to help Quella, try to put some salines in her, but her energy, she didn't have no electrolytes. Her oxygen was low, so she couldn't find them. Y'all don't understand what I went through. Y'all don't understand. Y'all won't understand. So y'all keep posting my address and all that shit. Y'all have fun. Y'all have fun. Y'all know y'all hurting yourself. Y'all not hurting me. I'm not bothered by this because I know the truth. Me and God know the truth. I've been to the house. I talked to me getting on this internet. And I cut the comments out because I know y'all being mad, what's the word? Insensitive. So I ain't even finna go back and forth on this shit with nobody. I tried to go live with the NC Beat nigga. He swear he know the time. She been to Mexico and stuff before, so he knows how everything goes. But Instagram and everything keep timestamps.
But they're disputing, that he wasn't there. Now he's saying that when he initially seen Shanquella, that she was laying on the couch in the game room, and that he went in there with her, that he said at first he didn't see any types of signs of trauma, outward trauma to her body, and that he sat there with her. He turned on some, Summer Walker, I guess some soothing music, just to kind of help along the process while waiting on the nurse to come. So it's a lot that's being said, a lot of things that's going on. Another thing that came out is, and I definitely don't know if there's any basis to this, but they're saying that possibly that some of these women are men. I don't know. Again, there's a lot of different pieces of this story that are coming out. This story has taken a lot of traction, which we're glad for, because I feel like that's a part of the reason that that Shanquella may, and I want to go ahead and say that she will see justice, because this story has taken so much traction, and it, put that extra pressure on the Mexican authority to go ahead and look back into it. And it got the FBI involved. So now that the FBI is involved, we have some other things to look at. Now, what they're also saying is that one of the girls, it might have Winter, that is coming out that she's the one that leaked the video, because of course we're all wondering where did the video come from, because I'm sure all of them wanted to keep that video under wraps. So we're all thinking that I'm sure it came from somebody who was a part of that, because of course everybody's probably getting scared now. They're like, hey, I don't want to be a part of this. I want to be separated from what's going on. This is getting serious. People are getting scared. They're shaking in their boots. They're not sure what's going to happen with this case. So I'm not sure, 100% sure, but allegedly, Winter or one of the girls is who leaked the video of the altercation with Dejanay Jackson, showing that part of what happened. Probably a part of that is to cover them, to say, hey, that's kind of them in a way saying, this is what happened. I had nothing to do with it. Now, the thing is that you can definitely hear that there are people there watching and egging on this fight. Again, we can't see who is all in the video behind it, egging on this fight, but we do know that there are numerous people that are egging on this fight that is, I would honestly say, is more of an ambush, more of a attack, because she's not even fighting back. Okay, she's not fighting back. She doesn't want to fight. She said, she doesn't want to fight, and Dejanay continues to try to fight her. At that time, of course, we would hope and wish that the friends would have broke it up. Of course, the video stops there. We're not sure what happened, but the video stops with her on the floor. And another part of this is that she's on the floor and she is not dressed. And so a part of those are other questions. Why was she not dressed? Did they come in, just out of nowhere, and, they popped up and all of a sudden they're ready to pop off and fight, and she was not, aware? She was maybe changing into her swimsuit. That other video came out showing that she's looking for everybody. She said, hey, get in your bathing suits so we can go down to the pool. So maybe that's what she was doing. And of course, when you see in that video where she turns the corner and they're all talking, maybe that's them talking about that they're going to ambush her when she goes to I don't know. Again, this is all speculation. Disclaimer, all speculation. We're just all trying to figure out what happened. So again, I'm so happy to hear that the FBI has joined the forces to find out what happened to Shanquella. She deserves justice. She deserves justice. Her family deserves justice. Nobody should be on a trip just trying to enjoy themselves. And this is the outcome. You go to Cabo, Mexico with friends and never come back and never make it back. And then there's no answers. And then for the friends to say that it's alcohol poisoning and leave her in Cabo, Mexico. Any true friend I have, I could never leave them that way. Knowing who I am, I would have to wait till maybe her parents arrived so I could leave. I would do the best I could to make sure. But even in their death, I would not feel right leaving them that way, So for me, that says a lot. That's a red flag. It says a lot for them all just to hop a plane and go back without her. I do understand that sometimes for, monetary reasons, maybe they weren't able to stay longer and wait for the parents to get there. And I do understand that, but I do believe that there's better ways to take care of it. The family had to find out that you all came back without her. Those are things that I would have definitely called the family. Hey, so this is what's going on. I want to stay. I'm not going to be able to stay but an extra day or so. If you all could get here, let me know. If you all be able to come, I'm going to do whatever I can to stay. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that could have went, in my mind. First and foremost, communicating with her family, letting them know this what's going on, and trying to be there in their absence. They're not able to be there with her at that moment. Stand there in their absence, is my frame of mind. So again, those are red flags for me. But again, definitely you all, let me know what you think. What happened to Shanquella? This is just one of those things. Again, I'm a mom. I have daughters. That's a nightmare. In my mind, my daughter's friends are people I trust her with. And if they're not people I don't trust her with, I definitely let her know, hey, I don't feel good about them. But anytime I feel and I trust those friends, I would never think that they would let any harm come to her. I have 3 daughters. Any harm come to her, anything happen to, they would leave my baby there and not contact me and try to make sure I get there. And those things are just hurtful. It's just hurtful to listen to. So thank you all so much for watching. Definitely make sure you are subscribed, turn on your notification bell. We'll definitely keep watching this story to see what happens. We're waiting for justice. We want justice for Shanquella, and her family and her true friends, the people who care about her, the people who she meant something to, and the rest of us around. We have just been brought into this story and we are definitely, our hearts are open and our hearts go out to the family, and we're wanting to see justice overall. So again, thank you all so much for watching, and definitely stay tuned. Again, let's, pray for her family during this time. I know it's difficult. I know it's rough, but let's definitely send prayers up for her family, for her friends, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye, guys.